Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk today about the hypocrisy of the South African safe spaces. Let me explain this. Okay, in South African universities, if people hear hate speech, usually directed against blacks or coloreds or particularly blacks, they demand a safe space. Or if anything offensive or anything negative, they go to the safe space. But let me explain what has developed out of the safe spaces, okay? What has developed out of the safe spaces is the I don't want to use profane language here, but it's a profane word with the word F, okay? Put that first, and then after that, white people. It's like F white people. And the F white people movement started in the safe spaces. And the F white people movement was followed by signs that were painted on certain areas in the University of Cape Town that said, "Kill white people." Okay? That is the hypocrisy of the safe spaces. Also, there are some social justice warriors out there, and they're nothing more than just troublemakers. The gotcha moment, there's gotcha moments where everybody has a cell phone, everybody has an iPad or a camera, and they take a picture of something where offense wasn't even meant, kindness was meant a lot of times. Let me explain this. Okay, there was a picture, and this was on Ronaldo's website, or Ronaldo's YouTube channel, excuse me. And he talks about it more in detail than I do. But there was this black South African lady in the back of the pickup truck, and she was giving a ride by two white South African men. Well, she didn't know them, they didn't know her, so she was just not comfortable riding with strangers. And she preferred and requested to sit in the back pickup. The two white males would have let her ride inside. She kindly requested to ride in the back part of the pickup, and those guys obliged. It was just meant as an act of kindness because this lady didn't have a car. Well, all over social media, talking about how racist these guys were for making her ride in the back of the pickup truck, but that wasn't the case. She requested to ride outside in the pickup. She requested not to ride inside. That was her decision, and she came out and said this was not racist. These guys were being kind. I didn't know them. So forth. So props to this lady for speaking up again, for speaking out against it and speaking up. So anyways, that's the hypocrisy of the safe spaces, okay? The people get into the safe spaces to escape hate, but then a lot of times they'll develop hatred organizations or hate speech themselves in a different way. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.